This scenic gravel pass of 17 kilometers runs along the north-south axis through an attractive kloof called Kapteinskloof. This runs through the Skurveberg Mountains and connects the R399 in the south at Sauer with the R366 to the north. Its summit rises steeply to 354 meters at a point called Patat Dry, which translates into Potato Corner. The first part of the pass is a gradual climb that becomes fairly steep near the summit, which offers 360-degree views from the neck. Finding this road is fairly easy. From the N7, take the R399 about 8 kilometers before Piketberg, just after crossing the Berg River, and head west to Veldrif. After 23 kilometers, turn right at the farm Sauer. This goes onto a good gravel road towards the north. Continue on this road for 5.7 kilometers to the start of the Kapteinskloof. The pass starts at the entrance to the farm called Dreyersvlei. It then follows the right-hand bank of the Boesmansrivier as it heads into the kloof formed by the tall mountains on either side. To the left is a peak called Kleinberg, and on the right is Witkop. Both are around 450 meters in altitude. The road then crosses onto the western bank of the river at the farm Klipdrift and then passes the farm Kapteinskloof on the right. Much further to the east, a tall peak can be seen, which is the Blauberg, and has an altitude of 792 meters. A few hundred meters further, on the left is a stream called Watervalkloof. The road swings into the northeast with a turnoff to the farms Keerbos and Boerkloof to the left, with the Swimmerdoe farm following soon to the right. The valley is green and attractive, with active farming, mainly with orchards of fruit and of course many potato fields. Potatoes play an integral role in the global food system. It's the only unrefined starch within the starch market and #1 non-grain food globally. Currently in South Africa, production sits at a staggering 2.18 million tons, and consumption per person continues to grow. Without a doubt, potatoes are one of South Africa's most loved food products. Another 2 ravines are traversed from the left. These are Holsloot and Broodsloot Kloof, as the road starts climbing more steeply through an area called Banghoek. This should not be confused with a similarly named pass near Stellenbosch. The climb gradient increases to 1 in 7 through Dassieklip, Fonteinskloof, and finally, where the road bends to the north-northeast, the summit is reached at a neck known as Patat Dry. Stop here and enjoy 360-degree views to the south and the north of beautiful green orchards, valleys and mountains. The good old potato, an everyday staple in many homes, isn't as simple as you might think. About 100 grams of boiled fresh potato with its skin on provides 354 kilojoules of energy. Potatoes are high in chromium, naturally free from fat and sodium, providing 3 grams of fiber per serving, and the potato holds the highest amount of potassium per 100 grams when compared to any other starchy vegetable. Potatoes are often underestimated for the nutrients they bring to the table when compared with their colorful vegetable counterparts. The descent into the north is quick and curves through 9 fairly sharp bends past the farms Swartrug and Bosbok. Whilst traveling in this area, we recommend a visit to the beautiful wetlands of Verlorenvlei. In and around the area of Redlinghuis, there's plenty to see and do. Why not visit the old rectory and the old Bakhoven? There's also the potato cold storage, which was once the Dutch Reformed Church. You can visit the ruins of a house that Lady Anne Barnard is said to have visited. There's also the Jakkalskloof homestead dating back to 1873. Achterdam sports some interesting caves with Khoisan rock art. For the birding enthusiasts, a visit to the Verlorenvlei is an absolute must. The Rochapan Nature Reserve is also a very good place to visit, especially during the flower season of August and September. This pass ends at the crossing of a small river called the Jeselshoek Rivier.